Hello again guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you've all been well and healthy, coping with this heat wave as best you can. This heat has been absolutely relentless, it's been unbearable. But the end is in sight, they say. Next week the temperature is about to drop by about 10 degrees apparently compared to what it is today, so that'll make things a lot more comfortable. And I'm due to return to work next week after a long absence with a broken foot. So the dip in temperature will come at a very nice time, because I really didn't fancy working in this heat, to be honest. That would have been too much. But anyway, got a video to get on with, a media book update. Just going through what I've picked up over the last week and a bit. Got about 5 to show, so we'll get things started with Dario Argento's Tenebrae. This is the recent media book released by XD Video. And it's fantastic, this edition. The film itself is absolutely brilliant. It's one of my favourite Argento films. It's just a very good, brutal film. Very well shot in places. And this has been dubbed the novel edition. As you can see, I'm not sure if you recognise it or not, this has been made to replicate the actual novel from the film that features in the film, Tenebrae. You have the author there, Peter Nil, who's a character in the film, the writer, of course. And it's just fantastic. I love the editions like this because it feels like it's come from the actual film. It's like you're holding a piece of film in your hand. It's a very good, nice prop to have. It also doubles as a nice Blu-ray edition as well. That's a bonus. So I love editions like this, and there's some really nice detail on the cover there. As you can see, the debossing on the scratch marks, debossing on the Peter Nil text, and on the border, even on the spine. I don't think you can really pick it up, but that's all debossed as well. So an excellent effort by XD Video. The limitation on this one, 666 copies. I got one of 157. There are some special features on there. You can watch the movie in English, and it looks fantastic. They've used the remastered print that Arrow Video also used for their re-release of Tenebrae. I've got the Arrow Video release. I've got their Steelbook edition, which is very nice. So as a go-to copy, the one to watch, it's a decent edition to have, yeah, if you don't own it already. But I had no problem double dipping on this one. It's lovely. Comes with a slip box. And there you go. Nothing on the back. Oh yes, there is. There's the mock bio of the author, Peter Nil, from the film. All in German. But that's just really nice. It just sells the image well of it being an actual novel. That's very cool. Let's have a quick look inside. There we have the Blu-ray disc, which is just a repack of XD Video's previous Blu-ray release. And there's your DVD. And there's about 12 pages of text and images to flick through. That's pretty nice. So there you go guys, that's Tenebrae from 1982. Great film if you haven't seen it. I would imagine most of you have. Right, moving on. We have another XD Video padded media book release. This is the new Blu-ray edition of Tomb of the Blind Dead from 1971. This is a Spanish-made movie. Gosh, it's really atmospheric. It's has a similar vibe to The Fog, actually. Similar thing. Because you're not sure whether to categorize it as a zombie movie or a ghost movie. You have these reincarnated spectres here, old Knights Templars, who resurrect from the dead and start murdering these people on the coastal shorelines of this small town. And yeah, they look fantastic. All old, rotting and decrepit and dusty old relics of what they used to be, the old Knights Templars. But yeah, just a really good film. Once again, really nice detail on the cover here. It's all debossed. The image here has debossing detail. Very nice. And this is a 3-disc set. Limitation is 1,000. I've got number 197 there. You can watch this in English. You have 2 cuts of the film. You have the longer version, which runs for about 100 minutes. And then you have the shorter version, which runs about 89 minutes, I think. Both are viewable in English dialogue. There are no English subs, so you have to watch it English dubbed, because this is a Spanish-made film. And just to compare with the UK DVD, if you're not sure what film it actually is, it's this one here. Tombs of the Blind Dead. This is part of the old Anchor Bay box set that I've still got on DVD, and this version is actually cut. This was cut by about 16 minutes to sexual violence, I believe. This new Blu-ray released by XD Video is the uncut version. So that's what film it is. So yeah, let's have a quick look inside this one, shall we? Once again, another slip box. Nothing on the back of this one, but it's been made to look very old and weathered. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm not sure if this actually represents a book from the film either, but that would be nice if it was. I'm sure this insignia might be part of the film. But let's have a quick look inside. There they have your DVD copy. I'm not sure what's featured on here. Probably just the film on. I believe it's the full frame version of the film on the DVD disc. And on the back here we have the full version, the 100-minute version uncut of the film on Blu-ray. And here we have the shorter version, which is, but like I said, both viewable in English audio. So it's a 3-disc set. Let's have a quick look through the booklet. Lots of text in this book, but there are some stills and posters. All in German, this text, of course. I will keep saying that just in case people go to buy this expecting it to be English, but it's not. But still very nice. And like I say, a well worthwhile watch if you haven't seen this before. This is Tombs of the Blind Dead, and there's like 4 others in the series of this little franchise. Hopefully they all surface on Blu-ray one day, because they are well worth an upgrade over the DVD. But anyway, that's Tomb of the Blind Dead from 1971. Alright, moving on. What do we have next? Here we go. Here we have The Bees. I haven't seen this one before. This is a new one to me. I think Vinegar Syndrome put this one out, or someone put this out on Blu-ray over in America. But I held out for a European release, because having to keep importing this stuff from across the pond is a bit pricey. But I saw this one going on Amazon, and I thought, yeah, I think I'll grab this one. It's a nature attacks film, I believe, a killer swarm of bees going around. It's from 1978, and I believe it's a Mexican-made film. You've got John Saxon and John Carradine there. And this is a very nice cover. I love this one. Probably the best cover of the 3 that was made available for this release. Very limited though. This is a release from Focus Media, and this is cover A, and it's limited to only 245. I've got number 188, and the other 2 covers are even more limited. So I can't see these being around for much longer. But yeah, this one arrived today. Not too bad. It's got some nice spot gloss detailing on the text, as with the names at the top. Would have been nice if this image was actually spot glossed as well. That would have been brilliant. Let's have a look inside then. It's got a very nice interior. There's the disc there. The background, it blends well into the background. It's very cool. As is the back there. Well, no, not really on the back, but there's a DVD disc, and there's your Blu-ray. So a quick look through. I haven't seen this one, so I don't pick up any spoilers. There you go. So yeah, from 1978, 40 years old. Happy birthday. That's The Bees. Righty, moving on. Yeah, it's a fantastic film, this one. This is Pan's Labyrinth. An absolutely beautiful film. Quite dark and brutal and bloody in places, but it's such a good film. I love this one. One of my favourites from Del Toro. Probably is my favourite, along with The Devil's Backbone, which I've also got a nice Mediabook edition of. Where's that one? There we go. There's The Devil's Backbone. They make a nice pair of these two. Fantastic. Really pleased with these. But anyway, this is Pan's Labyrinth. This particular edition has been put out by a company called Cape Light. They're a great German label. Release some very classy, good quality media books. The only downside of this particular release is it's not English friendly. There's no English audio or subs to this one. But I've got a couple of editions of this on Blu-ray, which are English friendly, of course. So I'm well catered for when it comes to this film, in various formats and editions. And this is the media book, like I say. There's the back there. There was a J card attached. I've taken it off. But it's very nice. Got spot gloss effect on the fairy and the insects. Also on the front title. It's a 3-disc set, yeah. There's your DVD, your Blu-ray, advertisement. There's a J card all the specs and stuff. Yeah, no English. And another DVD, Blu-ray, sorry. So you get 2 Blu-rays and 1 DVD. An absolute hoard of special features on this one. I doubt they'd be in English though, sorry, as it is a Spanish-made film. But yeah, beautiful film. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend you give this one a watch. Absolutely stunning film. So, there you have the Pan's Labyrinth Mediabook from Cape Light. And last up for this Blu-ray update, Mediabook update, we have the movie Carriers in a very glossy finished front cover. There's quite a lot of glare going on there. But yeah, this is a good little infection movie from 2009 with Chris Pine. He's gone on to do bigger things since then, but it's a decent film. It's nothing too original or amazingly original going on though. But it's a good watch while it lasts. It's about a highly contagious virus that's going around the world, and about a small group of survivors as they make their way through rural America trying to find a safe haven, all the while trying to avoid people who have got this virus. But of course the inevitable happens and people get infected and start dying off. But the difference with this one is, once you get infected, you don't turn into a rampaging, bloodthirsty, carnivorous animal or a zombie like in Nightmare City or The Crazies. You get the virus and you slowly succumb to it. You rot and you die. So it's not really a horror film really, but it's a good little suspense driven thriller. There's the J card, just comes off. It's not attached to it with any kind of sellotape or glue, which is nice. There's the back of that. This Mediabook is relatively inexpensive. It's been released by Splendid Films, and you can get it for about €12 on Amazon Germany if you fancy a bit of this. The UK didn't get a Blu-ray release, only DVD, so I thought I'd give it a go, why not? And there's the front cover. There's lots of glare on the, sorry. There you go, the Carriers on the back. So a quick look inside. Whoops. There's your Blu-ray disc. Advertisements and a DVD. There you go, Chris Pine, that woman from Coyote Ugly. There you go, that's what they descend into once they get that virus eventually. There's all the survivors at the beginning of the film. So there you go guys. That is my last edition of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the comments and the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Glad you've liked what you've seen so far, and stay tuned for more future updates. Okay, take care guys. Bye.